All right, so in this example, we're looking at the Atkins weight loss program, which was a popular diet a few years ago. We want to estimate the mean. So anytime you see estimate, that means your ultimate goal is to do a confidence interval. We're estimating the mean weight loss 1 year after using the Atkins diet. But here's our big thing, right? How many people must be surveyed, right? How many people must be surveyed? So that means find N. We want to be 90, we want 90% confidence. We want to be 90% confident that the sample mean weight loss is within a 1/4 pound of the true population mean. And we're told to assume that sigma is 10.6 pounds. All right, so we're finding sample size, right? That's what this means. Find sample size N. We want to be, so what are our given things? We know 90% confidence, and we know since we're doing means and that our standard deviation is known, that we're going to use a z-score, right? So 90%, 1.645 is going to be our z-score, and this to within 0.25 is going to be our margin of error. You see that wording of to within, or, off by no more than, or something to those effects. That sort of wording is telling you the margin of error. And so again, this is a plug and chug, right? N, we know our formula for means, z sigma over margin of error squared. So we're going to plug in 1.645 times 10.6 over 0.25, and we're going to square the whole thing. And of course, again, we're going to use our calculators for this because we are not human calculators for stuff like this. And there we are. All right, so we had 1.645, we had a 10.6 and 1/4. Okay, so times 10.6 divided by 0.25, and that whole thing is getting squared. So what is our number there? 4864.78, because we want a pretty small margin of error there. So 4864.78. 4874. Now I gotta remember, make sure that that was the right number. 4864.78. See, there we go. Okay. And again, we're going to round that. Now this one again is going to follow normal rounding rules. But remember, if this was anything over, 4864, like if it was 4864.01, we would be rounding up to the next whole number. So we are sampling a lot of people here because we want our population mean to be pretty darn close, to be within a 1/4 pound. And so this is people. There we go. And that's the end of that problem. That's it.